So hi, and first of all, I'm going to show you what actually occurred on the weekend when I last did a puzzle streak here for you or anyone who's watching. And so I want to show you that soon as, once I find this, and I am not finding it yet, so I'm just going to have to go back again, do this, and then I should be on there now. Yes, I am. So I can watch the show you that soon as. So there you go. Just proves that I'm trying to show you that. Okay, we're just going to have to do some housekeeping with my phone volume, and so the volume for the phone is off. I don't think I'm going to play my music because I do think it does distract me, but I want to start for you here today because on this Saturday I thought, what happened? Why couldn't I figure out number 22? I thought there must be something wrong, and I found out as I've put or placed in the topic or the heading line there of description that there was a data error with my at least with my my representation of, it's getting a bit wordy, isn't it? It sounds legal, but it's not. So what happened was there was something missing in that position, and that thing made for it being missing a big thing because it was just impossible. I gave up, and I felt like if I can't see this, even though I've got a flu, which I think is a flu, even though I've got a flu, I thought, oh, I can't play chess, until I saw the position when I refreshed it, at least sometime after the live session. So here is this puzzle streak. Number 22 should come up straight away for you, is number 22. So this is number 20. I've already done 21. So this is it. This is how easy it is. Check, mate. But that bishop was missing in action, and it's a bit like this one. I'm going to take this first. I think I'm going to take this first. This is interesting because am I or am I not? Yeah, so I'm going to have to think about this just real quickly. Okay, I'm going to do this. And then, okay, well, you've made it easy, but then I take the queen. But black does get some things for it. Yes, do you think? What do you think there out there? Do you think that black gets some things for it? Now, I'm a little bit different, a little bit similar, but also a little bit different. Because now we're just winning a piece this time. And so I apologize to you all for thinking that I can't play chess because I was agreeing with you. Actually, maybe I'll take that back, what I just said. There's some good chess players out there, I'll tell you. Now, if I go there and he goes rook d1, if I play, I'll get rid of this mouse bomb. If I go rook d1, he goes rook d1, doesn't he? Go rook d1, bishop d1, or queen d1, king d1. And there, where does it leave me? So I don't think that's it. Is it? Okay, well, duh. Rook c2, which is rook c2 check and queen a1 check. Otherwise, it's checkmate away. But I was looking at rook d1, to be honest, which is something I need to be as honest. Here we go. Here straight away. Boom. Check. Mate. So that was a inconvenience to me and showing my great chess prowess, which we're all keen on looking at, of course, aren't we? But that was a big inconvenience to me. So I'm now seeing another one that I It's a bit trickier than first thought of. So what is it going to be this time? Well, it's not bishop e7, is it? Because the bishop can't move to bishop e7 because the queen takes my king on the king's birthday. It's not officially his birthday, but the queen's birthday was on the same weekend in the sort of earlier parts. But we all know that Queen Elizabeth II, bless her, was born in 1926 of April, not June. But anyway, that's for our convenience, so we can celebrate it on the first day of winter or thereabouts in New Zealand. So anyway, I suppose someone might say, I'd rather have you turn the music on, Dave. Then, so I'm going to take this pawn first, then the bishop takes, okay, and this is the problem. The bishop takes. So I don't think it's that. Maybe it's another problem. Maybe it's pushing of this pawn. I think that looks quite good, actually. So I'm going to do that. Oh dear. I was thinking, oh, we've got another one of those positions, have we? Checkmate. Check and mate. Is this check and mate? Now I have another position that is interesting. I'll say that. It's interesting, but what do I do? Thank you for the like. I appreciate you doing that. It really helps the channel. That's what they all say, but it's true. Sadly, it's true. Because without likes, the channel doesn't go anywhere. Because the algorithm says, that's no good. So guess what? So I'm going to play here. I'm going to watch out for that rook to f1. Okay, well that one too. How's this work? Do I do queen check? Oh, I don't know. Queen check, rook, bishop g4 check, king h4, bishop g4 check, and then do we do rook g4 check? Oh, I don't think we do. Not actually doing this one properly. Maybe I'll go king to h4, rook h2 check, king there, bishop. I think I'm going to go king h4. I have to go to the rest room soon because I'm drinking lots of drinks. So do I go king h4? Do I go h8 queen? There's something I'm missing. So I go king here and king here after rook h2 check, then I might be in, like, we're a piece down already. We're already a piece down. If I go g4, this pawn takes. Can I go g4? And the idea is if g4, bishop g4 is rook to, oh, I don't know, Dave. I'll just have to go to the restroom. We all have to do this at time. Check. So, Lord willing, my mother will turn 100 next Thursday. So today is the 1st and that's the 11th, and I see some said hi and play pawn to G3. I've got my pawn on G3. So do I have to react? David, why don't I just play H8 after bishop G4, play rook G4, F G4, King G4, okay? I just think I will. Whatever. Yeah. How hard can that be? It must have been because I went to the toilet. Yeah, maybe. Now if I do this, I'm looking at this, and then king takes f7, forced. But I think I'm going to play this move. Doesn't look like it, but I'm going to do that move. And I could be out, but I'm basically coming on here to say how sad it is that my data wasn't working properly on Saturday when I did a live stream, and it made it look like I couldn't play chess. I know there might be a few people out there that say, yes, I agree. That's okay, I don't mind. It's all part of playing chess, isn't it? Is doing that. So hi to Footcraft King, that's a good name, and Kyla McCall also, and also Maggie. So Maggie, you have my complete, it's check. So, we're up to number 33, and so what do we do next? It's a Duncan Sailor. This is pinned, okay? So I'm saying that's pinned. This is interesting, so I think I'm going to go rook takes. I'm going to go rook takes, and then queen takes, and queen takes. And it will be checkmate, won't it? So I'm just going to check this first. We all like to check in chess, don't we? And this, okay? So I'm going to do this and this. We all like to check in chess, Dave. We all like to check. Now just calm down. Take your pill and calm down. Check. Check. Oh no, this is more definitive than that. As I've just seen my Specsavers again issue, is there's two rooks on the H file. So we've got a check and a check and a check and a checkmate. Check, Dave. Check, Dave. Check, Dave. Don't worry about your rook on H8, okay? Don't worry. I know that some people will go, oh, I better take that rook first. Don't, because it's danger. Danger. This is way better than taking the rook, which still allows black to play moves like CB2 check, as this move is checkmate. But be careful of those, because I'm actually reading a book, and I've pointed it out to you a few times, and it's not actually here, it's in my reading room. And what is that? It's Capablanca Chess Fundamentals, the book for me. The book for me, because I like to do all the really complicated, sort of like can't hardly see anything going on here, like position number 22 for Puzzle Streak on Saturday, which was sadly a whole rook and a bishop down for white, and so it looked impossible, and guess what? It was, because it's a complete winning game for black, I would endeavour to say, even though I haven't checked Stockfish. I would guarantee it is just terrible. Okay, so here we go. Check. And now, do we take that with the queen? Yes, I think so, because otherwise we get issues with rook d1 and that sort of thing, and then we lose the knight back if we take with the knight. So moves are always important in chess, about the move order. Now, I'm really thinking that this is one of those ones that I really have to watch my move order, because I'm keen to just like go whammo. And so that is a big issue for at least me in chess. Okay, well, I've seen it now, so I'm not going to spend more than 2 seconds on it, even though I spent about 3 minutes on it. You get what I mean. You know I'm really quite nasty about it. What do we do here? So are we going to go check here, I think? Oh, we. Then king b6, we've got queen a6. Checkmate, yay. Just in the nick of time. But what have we got of queen c4? Hope you can see it. And so do you want to try to find out what happens after queen e2 check, queen c4? And I'll just go and get my formerly boiled water. And by the way, Alexander Alekhine is number 53, is white. So can we beat together, you and me, at home, wherever you are, train station, plane airport. Maybe you're going to take a kiddie hawk soon. Maybe you're going to get in behind that great jet airliner, or maybe you're in space. This is the final frontier, the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. So I want to ask you is, if we go now, no, it's not. I don't think it's queen a6. I don't think it is queen a6. It is one of my moves, but I think black will be met with king c6. But if you can find why I want to play queen c4, I mean queen e2 check instead of queen a6 check. So this is my move. This is my major candidate move. And what happens if king here, Dave? Because we've looked at king a6. That's the point. I've not actually looked at this right yet. So maybe that's a clue for me. So I haven't actually looked at it right yet, but I'm still going to stick to PLS. I'm not sure what. Queen A3, Queen A3, Queen A3. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. How do I say? The something. Anyway, I'm going to have to just think about this one because it's a bit tricky. And maybe it's not tricky. Maybe it's not tricky at all. Oh, I see it now. I was wrong. Queen E2 is not the move check, because then black will be met with King A4. So what have I just seen? It's a wee bit more basic than my one, which my idea, I'll show you, was Queen E2 check, and then I thought Queen C4, and then I thought Bishop A6 check, and guess what? That actually fails to King B6. And now if Queen C4, better than this one, because this is Rook F8. If the bishop takes on C4, Rook F8 is checkmate with the king on B6. But I've actually seen a far smarter way to go here than I initially realised. And so there's my clue. I've seen a way better move, and it's a bit more like a chess fundamentals book. It's sort of like, what's happening here? Don't make it too complicated, because take it from me, I'm at the age of 64. Take it from me, don't try to make chess too complicated. Remember why you play chess. You play chess for that runaway passed pawn that you've got, or your outpost that you've got on C5 or C4 if you're black, where you're going, I can put a piece on C4 as black or a piece on C5 as white. And then I've got, that's beautiful when you start to play chess. You can go, I am in my opponent's camp, and my opponent cannot get me out of that camp. And it is mate coming up soon. But Queen A6 is not checkmate, because King C6 is the move. So I don't know. It might be the move, but I'm not sure. Hold on. Just going to get a wee drink of water. Now, when we drink water, you know, of course, what happens. And here comes the answer. I'm just going to check if... So, I mean, the move, if you're meaning when you say Queen A3, this square here is A6. But that is the actual way to go here. Why does it look like the chessboard isn't on the whole? No, it is. So, going back to the puzzle street. Here it goes here. It's a wee bit simple, people. There's queen here, check. And here we go. B5, checkmate. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. There's hope for everyone, including you at home and me. As I'm not sure if I'm going to get away with it anymore, Dave. Am I going to play... Hold on. I've just got to look at this first. Am I going to play Rook B3, King B3, and C4, C3? I mean, is that the way we're going? I think we're just going to go after the pawn. Duh. Well, it's going to be simple, Dave. We've got check, We've got check. We've got check. We've got check. We've got check. We've got mate. Oh dear. Oh, that's hard. I think. Maybe. Number 40. The number that I call myself is 40. I wish I was 40. I was talking about that with a very good chess friend of mine now. And I was just saying, well, what is the age that you'd like to be if you were able to say the old double check ends in checkmate? If you were able to come back to life, or if you were able to backtrack your life to a certain age, what age would that be? And if you wanted to say why would it be? Now I'm going to have to do some heavy work here. Now, do I go rook f2 check? And then we go rook d2 or something like that. Or we can clean up on the 7th rank, just like I saw Hikaru Nakamura do, even though it's not a new thing in chess. He made it look new because he makes it look fresh indeed. In some cases, yeah, I'm sure you did too. I'm sure you found it because you were basically right. So I agree with you. I concur that you were correct. So there you go. It's good to get the squares of the chessboard worked out. We've got all sorts of things happening here. And we've also got that queen. It's oh dear. Am I going to go rook e2, e1? Then the queen goes there. Or am I going there? I'm not sure. Sort of like the idea of rook e1. And then bishop d6. Ooh, that was a bit tough at the end, wasn't it? It was a wee bit tricky. Yeah, I'll give you that. Now, do we go check and capture? Given that black has got some squares for checks and things. And if the bishop goes, if the king goes here, we're going to have a powerful sort of move. It looks very powerful to me. It almost looks like it shouldn't be white's move. And do we have an issue with the king going here? Maybe, but I might go queen check then. And then where's the king go? Here. And then we go bishop check then. And then the king goes here because it's running out of squares there. And the queen goes check. So I'm starting with this move all day long. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And I think you should give up now, black. I don't think you're going to get away with that anymore. So, as promised, I've got the water, and I've said what happens after the water arrives on the scene is obvious. I want to sacrifice I want to sacrifice everything but everything. I want to sacrifice. What do we do here? Queen E8 check, bishop F8. Queen F8 check, king F8, bishop H6. It's because I know there's something here, so I'm going to look for it. That's why we can do this. It's different if it's in an actual game to think, oh, there's something here, but you don't know that there is. But when you know that there's something there, it's easier. 8. Is that the age? Look at the black elephant on its pole and move the queen. I found out who the father of, the godfather of economy learnings and all that is, a Mr. Smith. I got asked that the other day by a subscriber or so, and I just think, well, yeah, I don't completely agree, because economics have been around for a long time. So here we've got this intermediate move. Instead of leaving it there, we're going to play this move first, I think. And then we got pawn takes, haven't we? Dear. Pawn takes, check. Okay, well then we got pawn up to f4. Then we take this knight. And there, the question is, we're going to win a piece. Okay, well, we're not going to win that one, Dave. We're going to win this one. Keep it simple, Dave. Take this one, and then we've got the contact of this one. If we take this one, then we meet this move, don't we? And then it's still kind of a win. So I think I'd take the B pawn. Oh dear, the basics. And a lot of people don't call it the basics, but I certainly do. Now, we have got a queen, okay, that is currently attacked by white. But we can't take it because of that rook down here. So, am I going to do this? Oh dear. Life, the universe, and everything. Check. Check. Doesn't do anything. What's this rook here? What are you doing about our queen? Why are you attacking our queen? Why? I ask you, why? Okay, I wonder if I'll go... I'm thinking of bishop f2, actually. I don't know why I am. I don't think it's going to be any good. It might be. Might be rook f2, but it won't be because the rook will take care. And it's looking pretty dangerous on that f7 square, Dave. don't think my head's in this because, I have at the end of the day got this issue with other things in life, but also I've got an issue with this sickness that I've got, this illness, which is only periodic, isn't it? Yeah, usually. Yeah. Now looking at pawn takes G2. I'm actually looking at that move. Just thinking the what if. Because we have to do that all the time. Even with that puzzle number 22. Had to think outside the square, thinking, what is going on here? What is it? What has happened? Why can't I even get this together? Why can't I even get this together? I'm just trying to think about why I can't get it together as well. Now, if I go queen, well, I don't think it's going to be slow moves. If I go rook G2, and then I go queen. You really have to think outside the square sometimes in chess. I don't even know if I'm doing anything good in that regard. Wonder if I am going to play queen G5. So I'm starting to peer off onto other thoughts and patterns and 8 not elephant. Look at the black elephant on its pole and move the queen. I don't know how to write the... Okay, I don't know what that all means. Sorry, thank you. I wonder if I'm going to go queen G5, queen F3, pawn takes, or what else? Pawn takes is terrible because then he's got queen F7 checkmate. She, he. Can't get my head around this one yet. I don't know what's going on. Might be simple, it might not be. Might be H2 check. And then where does that get us? I want to do some other things. Knight F3, queen rook D2 doesn't work. There's a knight C D2. And I'm one to not just go I'll play the moves as I go. I play them once I see the whole thing. So this might be another position that, like, is another data area. But I don't think so somewhere. So if I go Queen G5, then, like I said, black is then met with see some nice moves, like I can see Bishop F2, Rook F2, or Queen F2, Rook G2, check, that's no good, but Queen F2, Rook F2, Rook G2, King H1, forced, oh no it's not, as I've got that move too. So sometimes you might have to play a move after some deliberation, you know. It doesn't always happen that we get the move straight away. I might be best to take that pawn and then go Queen F4 and then Knight F3, but then what happens then? What's so special about that? Dear, sorry. There's something in Russian or Belarus or similar that I don't understand what it says. And I'm going to move myself, because if you're looking at me on the phone, that's okay. You don't have to see a clear image of me. That doesn't matter. I will check the picture though, and I don't think that. So I'll just shut the curtain because that can. So super trader, I'm not sure what that means. I haven't got anything to see what your text message chat says to me, but I'm going to have to try to find this one out. So I'm not going to go, I don't think I'm going to go there, Dave. I don't want to just play a move. I don't want to just play a move because I want to play something better than a move. I don't want to play just a move. I don't want to play just a move. Oh. What was that one? I was going to go Queen H4. if it does anything though. Usually we can get the okay, I'm going to go rook g2. I'm going to go queen f4. I think I'm going to go queen f4. What? Why is that any not good? Why is that no good? Okay, well, what am I going to do? Take it with a pawn? Yeah, I think I will, because I still attack queen checkmates. Oh, well, that stuffed me, didn't it? So it took a wee bit of time there, but sometimes we have to take a wee bit of time. That's all there is to it in chess. I'm instantly attracted to the move bishop h3, not queen h3. You can't go bishop queen h3. So I'm instantly attracted to that move, and thereby king h3 looks forced to me, as queen f3 is good for black, even though some might say, well, it's already good for black, Dave. But I'm going to look at bishop h3, king h3, queen f3. Now come the moves. Now king h2, and we go queen f2 check. Okay, that's it. Still got that thing to worry about. Still a bit of a problem with that b6 pawn. Now have I got this check and this check? Is that what we're going to do here? Or is it something a bit better? This reminds me of the book I've been talking to you about that. Okay, it is, yes it is, but there's a wee trick to it. I hope you see it. Do you see it? So I'll just go to the boys' room again. Oh, I don't know, the rest room, and I hope you find it. Can you find the trick? It is rook e7 check first, and then how do we continue? Wee trick to this, just a wee trick. It's not a big scary one, it's just a wee trick. Water, water, water. Water, water, water. On the planet. Thank you for water. Trooper, 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 trooper. Trooper, 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 trooper. Trooper, trooper, trooper. Would you rather have the music on or not? Have you found, for me... Oh, what happened there? Okay. Have you found for me anything? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you it right now. So we've got the first check is rook e7 check. Okay. Now when we take this pawn, it's check, see, with the bishop. And after that we have king g7. Now the big mistake is to take the queen straight away. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean that we've got another check. We've got this check here. Bishop to f8 check. Forces more or less king f8, and then we have rook h6. Check. Check. These are making me so careful, these things. You know, they're just making me so careful. Now, what is the trick to this one? Dear. Well, first of all, this queen's a big threat, isn't she? She's a big threat. That's like Lemon's turn, or queen here and here and here and here and here, if white ever plays g3. So we'll just go to a square like a8 where we can't get in trouble with touching things in the wrong place. So now I have to think about, how am I going to get this queen here? Because I think that's what we're trying to do here. So I'm going to go check. Check. Is this going to be the one? And then king goes here. I'm going to go check. And check. Okay. There you go. Oh dear, to think that So we're going to have to be very revolutionary with this queen here threat. We're going to have to be very, very revolutionary. Yes. Right, and clear everything. Hit that rook on a8, because nothing from white can take it. Because don't get me wrong, those things happen in chess a lot. Now, if I take this, rook takes, rook check, king up, bishop d4 check. Number 53, I believe. There. Is it not going to do this for me? Am I going to have another error? It's not going to do it for me, is it? It's going to refresh. I'll have to do this again because it's the data. Make sure I do it properly this time, otherwise I'm out. Maybe the computer doesn't like it that I worked it out. Maybe the computers are angry, annoyed. I'd be angry if I was the computer. I'd be saying, oh, whatever. This player must be cheating. I reckon this player's cheating for sure. This player is, this player is definitely cheating. Okay, and that's what I just believe, that's what I was doing. Why am I having trouble with this one? First of all, it's a messy position, isn't it? Let's face it, it's a very, very messy position. So, that said, so we got 4 pieces, 4 pieces. And we're rooking down again. You gotta be kidding me. We are rook down. How can we be a rook down? How? Are we a rook down? 4 versus 4. We're a whole rook down again. This might be another mistake. We probably have got a rook somewhere. It's probably going to turn up. I'm going to go back. Oh, that rook is there. Right, okay, we know we've got a real position now, but what does that mean? I don't know. We know we've got a real position, but does that mean anything? Usually this is a ping and a rook takes the queen, that's the thing. That's usually what happens. If I go here, then that threatens queen takes. And it also threatens bishop takes, knight on f3. If the queen takes, there are other moves too, though. That's the thing. And this is a bishop on pre, but we don't care about that, I think. Don't think I do. All other moves I don't think lead anywhere. So I'm going to have to study this one. I'm sorry to say. I'm going to have to study this one. Because I don't like it. What happens if I do that anyway? Knight, bishop g2, king g2, knight h4 check, king, knight h4, queen f2 check, and knight g3 checkmate, or queen g3 checkmate, or knight g2, queen g2 checkmate. What else is there? I mean, I probably quite like to play that move, actually. I probably would like to play that move. It's sort of the sort of move I like in chess, is the swashbuckling one. Anyway, so guess what? I'm going to throw caution to all the wind. Wow, that's cool. This is cool, eh? Do you think it's cool? I think I'm going to take this till school is over. I'm going to take it that way. What's going to happen next? I'll take it with the knight. I can take it with the knight, but I think I'm going to do it this way. But that was a bit creepy, wasn't it? Now, have we got g5 check or not? So we haven't really got a waiting move here. Have we got rook h2 check? King here, forced, yes. My head. What's wrong with your head? It's a pain in the head. So if I go queen takes, so if I play g5, I'm now seeing this, g5, what does the king do? It takes here. And then we're back to the straw playing ground of the field, aren't we? I'll have to look at g5 a bit further. If rook h2 after king h5, we then have king g5. Doesn't look very good. Do we have? So do I go bishop g3 check? I mean bishop e3. So I just want to take. I want to play g5 because it looks the most entertaining. Or this might be simple. It might not be. Go bishop c5. So tricky, isn't it, chess? We go bishop g5 and goes king h5. Oh no, if I go g5, it's check to the queen as well, isn't it? So is that? It is check to the queen. I missed it. I just thought, the king takes on h5. Duh. Wow. I need to read that book from Fundamentals from Capablanca all over again and again and again. You know, just like that. I just need to check you and checkmate you. Oh, how can I miss that? g5 is check to the queen. I'm only thinking of checkmate or something like that. I was going to play bishop c5. It would have been out on the count of 1. Now we've got the queen is pinning here. This is here. And this is here. Check. I've just seen this. And then I got check, and I got rook check mates. Well, that helped me seeing that g5 was actually the win. As I was thinking, you know, like he just goes king h5. Duh, you can play g f4, Dave. Imagine if I had that in my head all night long. Someone's just said g5 is mate or win queen. It's sort of like not mate. There's no mate there, but it's going to win the queen. But it's not actually checkmate. But well done. You did better than me. If I go check here, it's capture, and here, check. Oh, this is one I like to get my teeth into. Is it? Oh, I don't know. Yes, it is, I think. It is, I think. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I do. I really feel it. So I'm just going to go off the board. Don't go anywhere where something can move there, Dave. Now, yes, I'm thinking of straight away, Chief. I am going to do this move, and I don't know what black will do. If I go rook g7, and he goes queen f1, king f1, rook g7, I go queen h6. So I'm going to do this move. First, this move. Have we got anything else here? Now I play queen takes rook on h6, so for rook g7. There's not really much else other than curtains. Even rook h6 to g6, and we can go rook takes pawn, rook check, and then rook takes is forced, queen f6 check, rook g7. I know, it's too much chess, isn't it? My brain's sort of like, and then what will happen next is a catastrophe. That's what I call it, a catastrophe. D5. So we want to pounce, don't we? So we have to, I'm trying to show someone to get away from this pouncing bit, that we want to sort of like show our chess prowess. Yes, fair enough, but we have to be a little bit careful. Now, if I go a quiet move like bishop e4, what is black going to be met with? What is white going to do against bishop e4? Instead, like I'm saying, we don't always have to pounce. Sometimes we can just play the quiet, suggestive move. Because if we move the queen, say, let's say I'll move it here or here, and the king can even move here, because then we can't play bishop here, can we? And this square is guarded by the knight as well as the king. So if I move it, I haven't got a post for my bishop on e4. So if I'm playing a real top player, I'm going to consider that move before I'm going to look at the other ones, like this and this. I mean, I'll consider them, but then I'll just say, well, once I get the king here, or here even, it's a bit flat. It feels like it's gone flat, because I can't play bishop e4, check, and live. Now, if I want to go ahead and play queen takes a2 check after a1 check, queen a2, then I'm going to be open to queen c5. I'm going to be open to queen e8. And if king g7, it's queen e5 check, etc. And maybe black will have to commit themselves to a draw. So I think I'm going to play this. Okay, now I'm going to play this. Now I have to play that, because I have to, and I'm a piece up. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. So I'm going rook check, king here, rook check. No, hold on. No, hold on. What was it doing? Okay, rook check, king here. Check. King takes. Rook check, king here. Bishop here, checkmate. So first go rook check, isn't it? Yes. And now I go rook check with the f5 pawn. And I go rook check. And I go bishop f6 is checkmate now, is it? Wow, what do you think now, David? I don't know. Why do I have to always think? Why? It is not very nice, this position. I'm gonna actually think of castling soon. I'm gonna think of castling after this and castling. That's what I'm actually thinking of doing. Whether I do or not is another story. But at the moment, we can't. It's going to be check, so I'm going to want to take that. It's just like the greed in me is going to want to take that bishop. Then we're a piece up, okay? And then they've got, yes, a piece to play knight b6 check later on, a few years away from now, because chess cannot be played in 10 seconds of life. In real life, it would have taken a long time to have a chess game, because they would have been sitting there going, yeah, so could you please make sure? Yes, Victor. Yes, Victor. I want to play this more, Victor. What do I do? I'm going to play this. And then I'm going to be very cheeky. I like to be cheeky. I'm going to castle. Now, and that is it. That is it. What? And so, here we have a position that is a little bit tentative. Oh, this is a bit tentative. Guess what? Is this like the other ones? Wow, this is cool, isn't it? Isn't chess cool? I can't understand that it would be, I don't know. I'm on my age of birth now. I mean my age of year, my year number 64. I'm on the, I'm not all the squares of the chessboard, but I'm just about there. I don't know about that. I don't know about this one. Yeah, I just about think I'm missing something here. Okay, that's it. So, guess what? I've been drinking these things because thank you very much for king e7 seems a good move. Now, what was that about? Nick, check. King e7 seems a good move. Maybe, but then I'm worried about well, that's actually one of the first moves I thought of. And I think you're right, so I'm going to do that because it's right. I can see what the point is. So, okay, that's what it. Yeah, so that might have looked like I got some help. It probably did. It probably was. But what happens there, and I might stop looking at the chat, but the thing is what happened there is the move, of course, was already considered by me as a good move. And check. I'd already considered it, so if I'd looked at it further, I would have seen it, I believe. So if I go queen check, king here, as I was spending time and I just had to get my head around that, check. Check. Wow, that check looks good. And then that check looks good after it. Or that check, and then F3, eh? Now what would we do? I don't know. Let's do it to look at this. Dear. So have I got some trick there with getting the queen, the rook there, and this is all forced, you see. So I'm just thinking if I can or not. if I go rook g5, then he has to sort of go king h3, doesn't he? Do I get queen d6, f4, queen d3? Do I do that, or do I do rook g5? And then we haven't got time to mark around. So many chicks, it's not funny. So I've got another rook there. I probably don't want to think about using that other rook, so that might be the key, but it might not be. Queen d6 check is one of my main thematic moves. Chess. Okay, so why don't I do that again? I want to go queen h4, queen h3. Where's the king going? Oh, goodness sakes, I think it's basic. Queen h4 check, king g2, queen h3 check. And there we're two now. Okay, I'm going to go there. So if I go queen h3, h2, it's not so good, but this way it is better, see? And then I got a choice between this checkmate, this checkmate. Okay, no others. Oh dear. I don't know why that took me so long to do. Sorry, I just don't know. No way. We go rook g7. Bishop f6. Yeah, okay, I've got this one real quick. Junker! It's the sort of mood I'm in. That was a bit making up for the other one that I didn't see in a hurry. Oh, my record, by the way, is 82 times 2. I've done that twice. You can go check. You just look at my thingy. I'll just check how long I've been on this thing because I can't. Daniel Novoritsky said he never spends over 15 minutes on one puzzle. Oh, well, good. That's good. That's why he's a grandmaster. Yeah, like, was a grandmaster, and I do miss him. And I'm not sure exactly what I think about the whole thing, because I respect the two main players in chess anyway. So, wow, thank you to everyone who's been contributing, and I haven't even been taking much notice. Yeah, someone got it right. I think Queen H4, but I didn't even see it till the last moment after 15 minutes. Then I saw it. I think Ida Mori says, I think Queen H4, Queen H3, Rook G5 and Queen F1 is forced mate. But I was looking at Queen H2 check. That's where I went wrong. Well done to you. And so I think that's really, really good. So now I'm back to the puzzle streak. And now I wasn't looking, I was just looking at the obvious things there about what are we going to do now. Hey, we can't move this knight. That's a bit of a shame. And black threatens rook b3 check to our king chief. Rook b6. Me no say yet. Me not know yet. Me not know. I see it. Okay, I see it. It's quite nice actually. It's not bad. Not bad at all, Chief. Here goes the golden moment of today. Rook b6, and this move I can't see at the moment. King a3 is no good because of rook a6 checkmate. Well done if you saw that. I'm not sure you did because I'm busy here doing this. So now what? If I go rook f7, queen f7, queen e5, king g8, rook check to the queen, and if rook up here, then rook down check. Oh no, you can't go rook down with that bishop there, Dave. 67. Right. This is Sesame Street there. Sesame Street approaching. Now I want to go rook takes here, I think. Queen take, queen check. I think this is the starting up position. And king here, what else? Nothing else. And rook c7, check to the queen. Now, then we got rook d7, and that is my issue, other than other issues I have with everything else. And then I have rook c8 from here. And then if rook d8, then I have rook d8, queen d8, queen g7 checkmate. So I'll do this first. Oh well, doesn't matter too much. Oh, I was going to go queen e5 check. Oh, I just got my move order wrong. It's because I have to go to the toilet again. Would you believe it? That was my move order. I got the move. You can't get complacent, Dave. It's just the way, when you lose a game of chess and your opponent just sort of like caught you out because you went to sleep like the rabbit in the hare, then you just got to lose, Number one. Oh, darn, I thought I was going to beat my record. That's the problem. Best move for black. Right. What are we doing here? Who is black? Okay. I have to work out what is what. It's terrible chess, isn't it? Zamo and Zamo. We'll do it that way, or the queen will do. So I don't know what I'm going to do now, people. I just don't know what I'm going to do now. Okay, but that's another similar checkmate, isn't it? Here's an easy peasy one for me. Thank you, computer. You've given me an easy one because you know I need one, don't you? You know full well that I listen to my stomach there. You can hear my stomach. That I have been told by the computer that we all know, Dave, that you need to have an easy one. And so here's another one, Dave. You can have this one as well. Okay? Got this check and mate. Whatever. We're going to take this. We're going to king here. And king takes. And if e3, we're going to play f4. Right? No. We're going to play fe3 and e4, Dave. We're going to keep that king on the f file because the pawn's just going to march. Don't go rook check. You're not checkmates. It's checkmate soon because the bishop f6 checkmate. I missed that, by the way. Funny that, hey? Might be the flu. It's all the flu's fault. Do not be afraid. I think it's going to be rook c1, queen d2. So I got complacent there. I did have the right move. So in my defense, I did have the correct move. But I did the wrong thing of forgetting that I have to play the moves in the right order. Right, I'm black. Right, where's checkmate? There. Yay. Check. Mate. Okay, well, it's not checkmate. It is now. How pedantic can the chess clock and that B. Salva tu assistum cancela, vai, be afraid. Why not be afraid and discouraged? Check to your... is this going to be that easy? No, it's not. It's going to be harder than I thought. I've got to go this, Dave. And then the Queen. Oh, what is wrong with my brain? Other than being a flew over it. Flew over? No, it's not really. I think I'm going to go... oh, hold on. I'm going to play this move, and it's going to be a blunder. Even though I'm going to get to push this pawn up. If we go here, it's different. Better take that. Better go there. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. What are we doing now, people? I think I'm going to go queen check, king takes, a5, a6, a7, a8. It's not a check, is it? Okay, is it check? No, it's not. So we'll do checkmate. Long-range missiles there, Chief. Long-range missiles. So we're going to do this. I'm going to do this. Check. And everything else is going to be okay. This might be the one. This might be the one. Someone else is helping. I think they are, but I don't know when that was. Rook b6, king c4. What have we got here? Have we got some sort of... Oh, I think we'll do this, I think. It appeals to something in my anatomy. Is this check? That appeals to me better than knight f2 check straight away. Yeah, so I lost again, like I did last summer. Check! Check! I think I might have. I don't know. I might have done it. I might have done it. I might not have. What do we do about that move? What? So it's very, very important. It's not important, but in chess it's very important to find your opponent's best move. And probably bishop g3 or something is white's best move. And then we're going to be a rook for a bishop. Okay, and a pawn. We're going to get the pawn as well. So work it out properly, David. Oh, I know, you've been very lazy today. This is the nice one. Can you see this one? Well, can you find the sequence of moves here? And make sure you do the sequence of moves here. So this is a 1, 2, 3 moves till checkmate. So with a comma after it. So I hope some people have worked it out for me. No one has yet. So I still wish to say the word that every lady on the planet usually says this sort of thing, is you can all, that word all, they use absolutes a lot. You can all work this one out, because if I can, then you can too. Okay? So, I hope you see it. So I'm just going to wait here for a moment and see if anyone wants to try to find it. What would you do here for white? And it's checkmate in 3 moves. By force. It's not too hard. But I'm just going to start talking to you. Oh no, it's not 3 moves, it's 4 moves. Because the bishop, here's the clue, the bishop can go back to defend the checkmate. So it's 4 moves, not 3, sorry. I'm not meant to do that, because I'm no menu. So it's 4 moves till checkmate. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it is 4 this time. But if we count black's moves, it's actually 7 moves altogether. Whoever heard of the thing where you say, have you made your move yet? They don't say, have you made your half a move yet? It doesn't happen. So I've had that discussion with a grandmaster or two, and they kind of like it, but they say, well, it's just the way we do things in chess. Yeah, that's right. You can't count. You just can't count. So there's hope for everyone, including me. Wow. I don't know how much time I've got left on this planet though, but there might be hope. Okay, so here it goes, ready or not, because I don't see anyone commenting. It's this move, 2, 3, and 4. I'll just do this, I think. And do this. Now, this is what Frank James Marshall does, one of my favourite players, especially of the golden era of chess players. He would go, well, okay, I can see that black, this is how he thinks. This is how he would think. He would analyse like this. He would go, okay, well, my opponent is threatening bishop e3 and also knight e3, and that would lead to a devastating check on e3 with the queen. Okay? And then he'll take a breather. I don't know, you probably, because I'm just wanting to talk a little bit more about, or a lot more about, the great opponent of his, Capablanca, which he would say, I'm reading this book of his, and it's about time really, because I really do need to get back to the fundamental basics of chess, which is the same thing, saying a double, whatever, whammo, meaning, metaphor, blah, 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 I don't know, I don't care. But he would say that that here is a position where it's knight versus bishop, whether you're black or white, it should end in a draw, because all the pawns are on the king's side, and there's only 3 pawns each on the king's side, and there's nothing silly going on. They're just 3 pawns on the second rank of each player that is in there with the bishop or knight. So he says, usually this favours the bishop, but really the knight is going to be able to hold it to a draw. However, if the pawns are also on the other side, even if they're differently placed, and there's 2 versus 3 and 2 versus 3 on the other side, that's my cold flu or whatever, then it's different. So here we go, check, and we go queen takes. We got a safe spot. Not on after bishop e3, excuse me. After bishop e3, fe3, queen e3, check. Well, oh dear, sorry. It's just happened. I'm very sorry. This has just occurred. Okay. We should have gone to Specsavers. Should have gone King G2. I would have taken the Queen. And then the Rook on A1. So this is this. Check. To pawn. Rook comes in behind. What else? Knight check. And this is a little bit a la him. Rook here. Rook takes checkmate. Oh, it's just even basic. Okay, I'm out of here. I can't concentrate with whatever. I'm not going to make any excuses to lose that one. Yeah, thank you. Queen A4. Fork is correct. Thank you very, very much. One more, eh? I won't do any talking. I got a coughing fit there. All of a sudden I did. Now my stomach's starting to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble. Check and mate. Seen that one before, frankly. Now I'm going to go here, here. Get our piece back. Our piece that surpasses all understanding. Checkmate. And now, for our next trick, we have the following. Check. And then we have the check. Do we have the check? Here. Boy. That's just come on strongly, that cough. It's part of the parcel of having all these sorts of flus and things. Now, if I go here, I'm also threatening Queen H2. But if he goes Bishop F4, then I do Knight takes Queen, do I? Or do I do something else? Or do I don't know. Maybe it isn't that. Looks like it is. Knight check to the Queen. To the Queen! To the Queen of Queens. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. I need some more water. Okay, I'm going to probably go soon. Played enough, haven't I? Just like drop, ball, drop, ball, drop, ball, drop, drop the ball all the time. Well, if I get the knight there and bishop there, then, or even queen there, the queen there is no good. Queen F4 is no good because I go Queen E3. Whereas if bishop F4, we can play Queen to F5. Okay, well this one's different. And then after Queen F3, we play then Queen C5 check. And it's quite handsome. Like me. It's just so handsome. It's just like me. Chickaburger, chickaburger. Capture the night. We have the night. We have the night life. you like to boogie. And I'm looking for white here. And like white, I think this is black here. I think we're black, going that way. And I'm thinking, well, what are we going to do about this pawn? I was thinking, straight away I was thinking, what are we going to do about that G7 pawn? Oh no, this is lost. This is something wrong with this position, just like the other one. But it's not Sesame Street. It's actually some way of, oh, what is going on here? Why is it that my brain isn't working this out? If I go here, oh, what is going on here? Oh, now completely, I'm still looking for black. Because that's just what happens for my brain. And this is why there's a good, because they make us think, what the heck's going on? And so we have to do that all the time in chess. Well, not all the time. I'm not going to use that word again. But the king cannot go here, Dave, because it's c3 check. Okay, well, this is pretty basic then, isn't it? Couldn't get my head around it. Just like, should have gone to Specsavers. Now, is this one just going to be collect? Yay! They are giving me easy ones, Chief. If I go check here, and I go queen takes queen, checkmate. And now for my next trick, Mr. Grandmaster. What do I do now? Okay, well, this is basic. Sorry, David. Sorry, David, you let yourself down again. Ah, they really are giving me easy ones, aren't they? They really are. And this one is not to be taken lightly, but I'm going to do this move and take the queen. And this one I can take that pawn with check, or this one with checkmate. So you can take this one with check. So move order is very important. If we take the queen first, we're lost. Probably just going to get beaten. Well, you won't, but I will. But here is checkmate. But I wanted to do the other move. It was more exciting. There was no doubt about it in my mind that this is the far better check to the queen than the bishop. Because if I play the bishop back here, that's knight takes bishop. And what do we do next? Oh, I don't know. But this one is far better because we take with the bishop. Don't you worry, I've got used to those sorts of things in chess, and I'm going to take this all day long. I'm going to take this. This reminds me of the Nimzovich position, which is a bit sad really, but it just does. Oh, okay. You can have queen g5, check, bishop g6, queen there, queen back to f4, something like that will be alright. I think it goes back to f4. Now what's happening here? Okay, well, we're not going queen e6 check, Dave. Taking the queen. The queen is dead, and we all know that we now have a king in that of the Commonwealth of everywhere that I look. Here we go here. We have bishop takes. This is thematic, which should not put us off because it's still good to play those moves, especially in chess. Now here we've got a middle move. Okay. Oh, we have, but this is this I expected. Here I expected king here. And I said, right, I'm going to play g5 first, and then knight takes rook. But this way, we're going to take this, And I take this, and next move is the b5 pawn. Yay! We can still play. We can still play. Maybe, maybe. We can still play. We can still play. If we go check, and if g5 would take, bishop takes, king f7 is forced, pawn takes check, and rook takes queen. Black did not play the best line of defense, but maybe it was. Maybe there's a loose bishop. Is there? No, there's not. But there is this way, see? So David was going to play it wrong, wasn't he? Now I want to play the move that I like to play. Under the sea. Checkmate. We saw that very quickly, didn't we, Dave? Yes, we did. Yes. I'm wondering what to do now. And I'm thinking of going g5, but I have come to... I'll play that and that. And the pawn queens will check unless black plays f6 after king e5, f6. Now this one, we've got this past h pawn, haven't we? Now if we take this way, that way, towards the centre, then we're probably going to come stuck probably to king f6. However, if king d5, and then we take with the f pawn, because we can't take with the king, then we got this move, and this move. Oh well, I'm going to play this the way I said. But now we have to cause a diversion. Otherwise we allow black off the hook. Getting so nervous because I've dropped the ball and everything else today, and I don't want to do it again. I'm even getting nervous with those sorts of moves. Imagine that. Go queen here. What is the defense? And then, oh, maybe it's not that, Dave. I don't know. Oh, has anyone been talking to me? Oh, my phone is going off. Oh, I won't be able to watch the chat. I have to turn my phone off, and I'm going to go, I think. Oh, I said that before, didn't I? But I don't know how to turn my phone off. How do I do it now? Oh, there, that button. Turn off. Power off. Power off, because it's on 3%, 4%. I thought, boy, that text looks pretty weak. Okay, I'm not sure what it was all about. Oh, well, that's good that Grandmaster Novotsky says that about chess. Check to the rook. And then d4. And then queen d4. a1 check. Is there some way to wangle a bit better? So can I do it better? Better by far. Pawn Vita, better by far. Queen a1. I can't do this too much longer anyway. Oh, I shouldn't even be doing this. Oh, well, I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to do this. Oh, what? You gotta be kidding me. Come on. I do a bit better than that. I don't like this. This is a double check. Oh, that's the one, Dave. Okay, I'll take that one. Oh, David, can you play chess? No, I can't play chess. Why you not play chess by now? Why? I say, why? I take this with this, and then this with this, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can count. Just like the count, I can count. We don't want to place the rook in the wrong place. Yes? No. Well, where do we place this rook? Where do we play it? Where do? Yes. I think I just play this, I think. Knight check and knight takes rook. I'm just always out for checkmate. Now, I've got to go here first. To make a bridge, or it's not actually a bridge, but just to block that check on b8. So we can go b1 after the rook swaps, all that sort of thing. Now, if I go rook f7 check, king h6, queen h3 check, king g5, knight e4 is looking pretty well much like checkmate to me. And if it isn't, then I don't really care. Well, it's not checkmate, it is now. Well, it was going to be checkmate next move. But knight e4 was better for me to go out on, because I'm probably going to go out now. I've just gone out. If I take this, and then this, I do not see anything wrong with that. I want to be forceful. So in that case, what do I do? My queen's attacked. Check. Rook takes, queen takes, check. Not my favourite. We're so sorry, it's not your favourite. Queen d4 check after rook g7 check, king g7. Queen d4 looks like we're going to have a runaway pawn, but I don't know. Boy, my back is sore. It really is sore. 39. I'm going to see how far I can go here. Am I going to take this, am I? I think we'll just have a piece. A piece that surpasses all understanding. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. We're so sorry, but we haven't done a single thing all day. Now, why am I thinking it's not a checkmate? Okay, I'm going to do this. Thought it was a checkmate at first, but it wasn't. It wasn't a checkmate at all at first. It wasn't a checkmate at all at first. After f4, we got h6, king h6, and we got that bishop f4, g5. Well, why don't we just go, instead of h6, go pawn takes, and then go bishop pawn takes on g4. Yuck. It's horrible, this. Take this, I threaten pawn takes bishop, say. So we can all count. This is easy peasy. Take this, go back here, it's okay, we don't mind, because we're going to go here. If we go check, what happens next? King goes here. Queen checkmates. The king goes here. Queen checkmates. So I think we'll do this big check here. And then we'll go bum bum. Dun dun. Dun dun. I'll take this. It's going to be an outside pass pawn, you see. And then I can go cobble, 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 cobble. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Gobble, gobble. Reminds me of Asterix and Obelix all over again. And who are they? Well, they're just fantastic, aren't they? They are really fantastic. Why am I not doing this one? Okay, well, I'm going to take this first. I'm going to go knight ping. And anything like fg3 in between, knight g3 I mean, is no good because we're going to take the queen. But after rook b8, it's going to be a no-brainer to continue on with rook f8 or rook b7, check. And then fg3. Okay, now I've got the point of the whole thing is this move. Okay, and that move. Boy. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually see this one very quickly, did I? But just because I'm starting to respect these chess puzzles, I'm not just going to take it for granted, Chief. I am not going to. If we go here, I'm going to win the queen, aren't I? Do I win the queen or the rook? I think I'll take the rook. Queen, Dave. I think the queen's... Oh, shivers! Okay, I'm out of here. I'm no good today. I just can't, I can't do anything. Oh, did I spit the dummy again? Thank you for watching. All the best with your chess. That's now 2 hours and 10 minutes and 47 seconds and counting. Thank you for my mother thus far. Lord willing, she's going to be 100 next Thursday, the 11th of June, because she was born 1926. So I hope she reaches that and goes to infinity and beyond. Yay! And so every breath I take is just like the Police song that they sing, and Daniel Nowitzki would be next to the Police in fame and fortune and all that sort of stuff, because they would say, every breath I take, every move I make, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching. All the best with your chess, and primarily try to enjoy the game of chess. And the 7 things are: respect your opponent, respect your opponent's pawns and pieces. We didn't play an opponent, did we, today? But we did. But that's looking quite obvious, rook e8, Dave. And then we take the queen next move. I wasn't even looking at rook. I was looking at rook e1, but I didn't really care about it. So I didn't really do any counting of the position. Number 3, respect. So respect your opponent's pawns and pieces. Respect your great chess prowess. Number 3. Number 4, respect your awesome pieces and pawns. Number 5, respect the game of chess. That's my favourite friend's favourite. Number 6, respect the chess clock. We can lose with the chess clock. And number 7, respect your move. Don't make a move, like Jose would say. Don't make a move, make the move. Okay? Because that's what that book's showing me to do. And like, why didn't I make the move here?